This is basically a story based on something that happened when I was in Thailand once. I used to meet this guy many, many times. It was called John, and he was a real nice guy, but he'd had a stroke and he struggled really, really hard to get anywhere. And he used to stop in a hotel on Soi 2, and he used the pool in the hotel next door. So I don't know why he didn't just stay in the hotel next door, because to get from one hotel to the other one took him about 15 minutes. Oh, maybe longer. But he was there every day. He was in the pool. He just walked up and down the pool. He struggled to walk, but he had to do it. And he always had a girl that used to help him. I don't remember. Her name was, I think it was Pa. Anyway, this girl, when he went about, or she was at the bar by herself, she'd come on to everybody. She was asking them to meet her, to take her to her room. She says, "Oh, when John not there, I come with you, you not know." And everybody were like, "Can you give up? The guy's had a stroke." I mean, he actually went on holiday. It was there for 2 weeks, and he had the stroke in bed, and he was just laid there in the bed. He couldn't do anything, couldn't move. And he ended up just waiting for the maid to come in. And the maid came in the next day around midday, and then she found him. He couldn't talk, and she just thought he was asleep. And she ignored him while she was cleaning. And then when she finished cleaning, she went over to him, and she noticed that he was still alive, and he just wasn't fully able to communicate. So she rang an ambulance. Well, she went to reception. They got an ambulance sorted, and they came and got him. And he was advised not to leave Thailand. He was only there for 2 weeks, and he ended up staying. Well, he's actually still there. He had to do all his recovery and everything. So he got a special kind of visa. Obviously, he had money. He did have money. He used to own his own business, but he was spending it on being alive. And he was in the best place for it because of the sun. So then when he met this girl, this Pa, he thought, well, she can look after me. And she kind of did, but she also looked after everybody else that were in the hotels across the road, as well as, she had a brother. The brother was a young Thai man, about the same age as her. Everywhere she went, he went. She used to ask John if it's okay to bring her brother today, and he'd come to the pool and sit by the pool and drink beer. That was charged to John's room. My brother, he goes to university now. I need bike for my brother. So John says, right, okay, I'll buy him a bike. So he bought him a bike. Well, he bought her a bike. And every time she's coming to see him now, she get dropped off by this boyfriend. Brother. Brother drops her off, picks her up, drops her off, picks her up. Oh, every time he looks round, the brother's there. He's there all the time. And everybody tried to tell him, including myself, and I only going on holiday, I wasn't living there, but I used to see him all the time. And I got to know him quite well, and he trusted me. And I said to him one day, I said, do you understand, John, that this girl, brother is actually a boyfriend? No, everybody's saying that, but it's not true, she wouldn't do that. I said, the thing is, John, everybody says that. They all say the only person that doesn't see what's happening is the person that it's happening to. And I know for a fact that is not a brother, it's a boyfriend. Or a husband, whichever, but they're together. They live in the same apartment. No, they don't, because I bought an apartment for her, and she lives there on her own. I said, all right, they live in the same apartment that you bought them. Are you seeing the pattern here? Well, I said, she's always driving the bike. Well, she says that the brother needs it for university, so that's why I bought it. But it's okay now, because now she's passed her driving test, and she's not going to use the bike anymore. She's going to be on her own. She'll get. Asked me to get her a car, and I says, well, you can't just buy her a car, because next thing it'll be the boyfriend will be dropping her off in the car, and she'll be back on the bike, and you're missing trick here. Well, I'm sick of people telling me. That's what he said. He said, I'm sick of people telling me. I know what's right, I know what's wrong, and that guy is her brother, and I feel for him because he's having to take the poor girl everywhere. And I says, well, yeah, okay, I'll leave it at that. And he goes, let's not fall out about it. I said, right, John, no problem. Do you want a beer? So I got him a beer. And we sat down, we talked about everything else except that subject. And I never really brought the subject up again. So far, this guy has bought a motorbike, a car, and an apartment. And she's got a brother who doesn't live anywhere near her, but he does, because I've seen him. And the apartment's only up the road from where the hotel is. Anyway, that was that. And everybody's saying to me, you've got John's here, why didn't you speak to him? I said, I've spoke to him. He don't want to know. He's not interested. He thinks we're all just trying to make things bad for him. So I went home, back to UK. Thought no more about it. I used to come regular then. I mean, I've been to town quite a few times. But this particular time, this period, I was going every couple of months, for a month at a time. So only a month later, I'm back, and he's there walking around the pool. And he says, can I have a word with you? I said, yeah. And he goes, you could have told me what was happening. So what do you mean? He says, well, Pa, she's that brother that she's got, it's her husband. I went, I told you. Everybody told you. And he goes, well, you should have made me listen. I said, how can you make somebody listen? You've got to understand that we told you in detail. I even told you that she would want a car, and then you got her a car. So you need to learn. And he goes, well, she's taking all my money. I went, she hasn't taken all your money, John. You've given it. Anyway, his brother, his own brother in the UK, he was wealthy, and they were business partners together, and he gave him some more money, and he said, look, you can have money, but I'm doing it on drip. You're only getting it when I think you need it. So pay all your expenses and everything else. You're going to come out of the hotel. I'm going to buy you an apartment out of our money, and then you live in that and don't worry about that. Do not get involved with any other kind of girl like Pa. If you want to get your leg over, just get one over. That's it. He fully recovered after quite a while. I hadn't seen him for a long time and I mean a long time, about 15, 16 years, because he moved out of the hotel and he moved into a View to Lay apartment in John TM, which is a place that I never get to. And it's just a shame. It happens to everybody. The only person that doesn't listen is the person that it's happening to. Just thought I'd share that story. There's like 9 minutes of your life that you're never going to get back. So thank you for listening. Please like, please share, and please let all your friends know. Thank you very much. Cheers. Bye-bye.